Morning, Steve Freedy in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Overnight prices are about unchanged. Maybe beans continue to be a little bit lower, wheat a little bit higher, and corn unchanged. Not much news overnight. We're watching some of the U.S. soybean export basis levels drop because of the feeling that U.S. Shipments and sales will begin to drop as more and more of the South American crop is harvested and more of the demand worldwide is sourced out of South America. Yesterday we did see some news about Brazil lowering a subsidy on soybean oil. That could make crush margins go down there. It could add more beans into the export and actually could add more soybean oil in the export market. So beans broke pretty hard on that news. There was also some talk that maybe China may have canceled a few cargoes of beans out of Brazil because their import stocks are increasing and maybe their hog demand is declining, and that could slow some of their buying. Today's export sales day, we expect that the numbers might be on the low side of expectations as some of this global export demand for U.S. begins to slow. Domestic basis remains strong. Yesterday's report on ethanol production was supportive, and margins are getting a little bit better, and the processors and the users of corn continue to try to bid up for part of this old crop supply as it declines. Markets are dealing with a lot of issues right now. It's dealing with this slower demand. It's dealing with the lack of farmer selling. It's dealing with this big USDA March 28th report. It's dealing with most everybody thinking that U.S. crops in 2013 will be big. And it's also dealing with money moving out of the grain market and going into the equity and bond markets. We continue to see open interest in the grains sliding lower from the peaks that we had this summer, and daily volume is also starting to decline. So we need a little push in the marketplace to get volume up and get trade up. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.